next case, case 18, in the dead of night. Let's go. Don't you just love night shift, Annabelle? Waiting for the insomniac killers of the world to make a move. Oh my god, Annabelle! Just got the call in! Someone reported the murder! Do you have the details, Ramirez? Oh my god! It's that someone's been shot in the middle of the Cooper part! It didn't keep it though! Well on then. Come on, Annabelle, time for a midnight stroll. Tail. Oh. I didn't know what there might be, what the murder weapon is. Yep. Ooh, damn. God, I knew that kid. His name is Freddie Stewart. He caused us some problems in the past, but nothing to deserve this. Let's send the body to Nathan. I'm sure he'll manage to find something of use. And there's also a crossbow. The arrow inside is identical to the one of the Freddy's body. No doubt this is the murder weapon we're looking for. We need to talk to the kid that called us. Hey, that must be him over there. Let's go talk to him. Julian Ramis. Oh my. I need to collect the star.
Much later.
Okay, I already collect 5 stars of this one. Now we're going to examine the crossbow. The molecule you collect on the murder weapon will be a great help in the investigation. Let's send it to Grace. If there's something to make out of it, she'll find it. Okay, now let's talk to Julian. Hi Julian, are you the boy who reported Freddy's murder? Yes, it's me. I was walking down the park and I heard people arguing. Then it stopped. I heard someone running away. I went to see what happened and that's where I found Freddy. I couldn't even look at him. Freddy was my friend. We used to hang out at the abandoned treehouse together. God, what am I gonna tell his sister? Ramona and Freddy were so close. She's my friend. I should tell her myself. Don't worry, Julian. We're gonna tell her ourselves. And we should also take a look at the treehouse. And I bet we may find something there. Backpack. Julian told us that Freddy and him used to hang out here. And this must be Freddy's bag. See? It even has his name on it. Let's see if we can find something inside. Examine the bag. Wow, these cufflinks must cost more than our annual salaries combined. This is pure gold. So how the hell did such expensive jewelry end up in a dead teenager's bag? It can't be coincidence. Jewels as expensive as these always have a hard mark on them, so their owner can be identified in the case of theft. But it seems that one of the cufflinks has been scrapped up. Do you think you'll be able to figure the numbers out? Just gonna let you guys know I just did that once. The serial number on this cufflink will help us find the original owner. Let's give it to Alex. He'll find out who is in no time. let's go. I can't believe my brother's dead. I just can't. I mean, what the? I'm sorry, Miss Stewart. I really am. Do you have any idea of someone who could want to hurt Freddy? No, why would anyone hurt Freddy? He was kind and sweet. We were like two peas in a pod. What am I gonna tell our parents? Look, I've got something to ask you. It may seem strange, but do you know who found his body? A young boy named Julian Ramis. He told us he was a friend of yours. Julian? Oh God, why do you have to say that? Just a kid. God, I can't believe this is happening. Poor girl losing her brother so young, I can't imagine. I don't think we'll get much out of her right now. Frustrating, but understandable. She a kid as well. This Case 18 in the dead of night. Let's go. Get result molecule. You found this molecule on a crossbow? That's a strange place to find perfume, especially Eudella. Are you kidding? Eudella? A single drop of this perfume is enough to pay back my more target. If it was on the crossbow, it means I'll kill it with this perfume. Here is a Chevrolet's hallmark. Well, I can tell you there's no way those cufflinks found their way in Freddy's bed by accident. I ran the hallmark into the database and I found their rightful owner. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Elden Green. Green again? Is there anything in this district that can't be traced back to him? He didn't report any kind of robbery, however, so you'll have to talk to him if you want more information. Damn. Oh, it's Elden Green. Elden Green, Elden Green. Professor Annabelle, I can't say I expected to see you so soon after my grandson's dreadful affair. What can I do for you? We found a pair of cufflinks that belongs to you, Mr. Green. I believe they were stolen recently. As a matter of fact, they have. Where did you find them? On a dead teenager named Freddie Stewart. He was murdered a couple of hours ago. It's hard to believe it was just all coincidence. Are you accusing me of something, officer? Do you really think I would kill a child over a pair of cufflinks? We'll see, sir. We're exploring every lead we have. Green can say what he wants, Annabelle. I'm sure he's the kind of man who doesn't like anyone to ridicule him. Who knows how he could act if he wanted this problem gone. Yeah. Okay guys, that's about
Day 2.
18 in the dead of night. Let's go. Remove the victim's body. As you can see, the arrow entered through the victim's left eye and pierced through his skull. It's a clean shot. I knew this new trend of bows and arrows in the media was gonna end in tragedy. I managed to find nicotine stains on the base of the arrow while there's no trace of it on the victim, which means the person you're looking for is a smoker. Ayo. Okay, Annabelle, let's regroup. We have a kid shot dead in the middle of Copper Park. He stole a pair of cufflinks and I think he may have kept other items from previous robberies at his house. We should investigate there. But let's not forget that those cufflinks belongs to Elden Green. We should talk to Noah Richard. He is head of security. He must have seen something. And I heard that the father of the boy who found Freddy's body wants to talk to us. His name is Edward Ramis. Let's see what he has to say. Ooh. box. This box is too well hidden. Annabelle, excuse me, Miss Stewart, what's inside that box? Oh, it's nothing, just girl stuff. Could you please give it back? I never really intended for anyone to look through it. Sorry, but we must look at every possible lead. I'm sure you understand. But first we have to talk to Edward Ramis. Officers, I'm really grateful for the way you handled things with my son. He's been quite shaken up by this affair. Freddie was a good friend of his. However, I must ask if you could refrain from interrogating him any further for the time of being. He's still a child and he needs to rest. He's one of our best leads. We don't like having to stress out Julian, but if we have any more questions, we'll have to ask them to him. I'm just asking you to spare him, that's all. Julian really looked up to Freddie. He idolized him, even in his more questionable habits. If you need me, I'll be smoking outside. The whole affair is kind of wearing me down. Did you see how stressed out Edward was? I don't know if he was trying to protect his son or himself. If he thought his son was taking a bad turn because of Freddie, he may have tried to stop him. I think we should take another look at the part, Annabelle. We were so focused on the body that we might have missed the clue. Or bench. Noah Richards. Mr. Richards, you're Eldon's Green heads of security. Surely you must know about the robbery? Of course I do. I was outside smoking a cigarette when I saw these two kids getting out of my Mr. Green house through the window. I started running after them, but they had a leg up on me. I lost them when they entered the park. Two kids? Did you get a good look at them? Could you identify them? I recognized one of the kids, Freddie Stewart. I saw him in the neighborhood several times, but I couldn't get a good look at the second one. Oh my. Possibly, if I must know. Examine the secret box. Golden earrings. After the cufflinks, the golden earrings. No wonder Ramona didn't want us to take a look at her box. They must come from one of Freddie's robberies. Let's look into our database and see if they match one of the items reported stolen in the neighborhood. They are actually robbery. Your instinct were right, Annabelle. Here's the report. The earrings we found in Ramona's box were stolen 2 months ago. No wonder she didn't want us to look at her box. Let's have another chat with her, Annabelle. She's also one of the robbery too, if I must know. Cigarette butt. I didn't even notice that cigarette butt. You really have an eye for details, Annabelle. The crime scene has been closed since we found the body, and we know that Freddie's killer is a smoker, which means the cigarette butt must belong to him. Let's see if we can find something useful on it. DNA you found on the cigarette butt will be a great help. Good job, Annabelle. Let's send this to Grace and see what you can tell us about the killer. This is quite the faster. We We found stolen jewelry amongst your personal belongings. Ramona, you can't stop your little game now. What game? I told you I know nothing. Freddy must have hidden them there. Your brother is dead, Ramona, so quit it. Did you participate in your brother's robbery? Okay, fine, but we only steal from rich families. Most of the time, they don't even realize anything's missing. But I thought going after Green was too dangerous, so I backed off, and Freddy went to ask Julian. Julian Ramis? You made him participate in your robberies? We have to talk to him again. Possibly, if I know everyone could take up this, could be Julian the one who did it. Julian, Ramona told us you went with Freddy to rob Elton Green's mansion. You have to tell us what happened. It's not true. I mean, yes, I robbed some houses for Ramona and Freddy. But the Green mansion? I mean, come on. I said no to Freddy, and then I went to a park. I was smoking a cigarette away from the house. Smoking? At your age? Never mind. What did you see next? I saw Freddy run inside the park, and I think someone from Green's mansion followed him, but I'm not sure. Then I heard Freddy screaming. He was talking very loudly. When I went to see him, he was already dead. Hey yo.
Later.
Case 80 in the dead of night. Giving back DNA. The DNA sample you took from the cigarette butt you found on the crime scene was badly damaged, but I managed to salvage some of it. And lucky for us, it gave us a valuable clue. I can affirm you that your killer has green eyes. Green eye? Annabelle, Julian's father wants to see you. He's really agitated. What? What is he still doing here? Come on, Annabelle, let's go deal with him. What happened? Officer Runabout, you have no need to integrate Julian. You have no need to integrate anyone. Calm down, Mr. Ramis. You're not making any sense. What are you talking about? Yesterday evening, Julian wasn't coming home, so I went out looking for him. I found him in the park smoking a cigarette. I was furious. And then Freddy arrived holding this crossbow. I started screaming at him that I won't let him drag my son into his plans. And then I grabbed the crossbow and then I shot him. I shot Freddy Stewart. Huh? You what? What? Wait, what? You shot him? Wait. You're wrong. Please. No. Congratulations, Officer Annabelle. Edward Ramis is going to jail for the murder of Freddy Stewart. You both did a great job and even faster than usual. I don't think so. What? You're not convinced that Edward Ramis is guilty, Annabelle? You want to keep investigating? Joan! What am I hearing? You put people in prison without the native proof and without consulting your partner. You better fix this and quick! Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I want it, sir. We were just on our way to the Stewart's house to look for more evidence, sir. And we're going to talk to Noah Richards, the head of the security at Green's Mansion, to see if he remembers anything more about the robbery, sir. Screw this up, Jones. I swear I'll put you on traffic duties for the next decade. Now get to work. Oh my god. Let's look through this drawer, Annabelle. It's just bursting with photographs. Maybe they could help us understand the relationship between Edward, Ramis, and Freddy. Their two families seems pretty close after all. Something about this, I'm not feeling well about it. We haven't know what the killer is, too? Damn. Noah. I thought you'd gotten the guy who killed that kid. Why did you ask me to come by then? Well, we like to be thorough in our work, Mr. Richard. That will be a first. Don't play smart with us, Noah. Who tells us you didn't follow Freddy's into the park? Who says you didn't want to make him pay for making a fool out of you? I told you the truth. I ran after them towards the park, but I stopped at the entrance. It was too dark to see anything. But later I saw someone running off the park towards the old abandoned house, the one with the tree house. So Freddy's killer ran back to the tree house. I think it's time we take a closer look at it. Pretty cool. We haven't known who's the killer too though. Such pity. There's someone picking. Finally, a new lead. The blood on this handkerchief is still fresh. Let's get a sample. Freddy Stewart and Edward Ramis smiling together. Seems like they were pretty close. I wonder what will Mona and Julian think of Edward turning himself in for Freddy's murder. Let's talk to them. Good job, Annabelle. We know the killer must have come back to the treehouse, so they may have gotten hurt in the process. Let's send this blood sample to Grace so she can tell us if it belongs to our killer. I mean, we know doesn't know who's the killer yet, but Ramona first. Mr. Ramirez didn't kill my brother, you hear me? He didn't. He worked hard to do something, anything, but find out who really killed Freddy. It's not because he and your brother were friendly once that they couldn't have a violent disagreement last night. No, Mr. Ramirez he's a very nice man. He helped us countless times around the house. He invited us over when our parents were away. I think he knew about the robberies. The look on his face when he found my bottles of Eudela. He knew I hadn't brought them. But he never said anything, so no, you won't make me believe he killed my brother. Julian. My father didn't kill Freddy. This doesn't make any sense. He did nothing. Why would he turn himself in then? To protect someone, I guess, but why and who? He's just too nice. He never screamed. He never argued. When I used his precious Eudela, he said nothing. I don't understand. Hey, yo.
A lot of boring math later.
Case 18 in the dead of night. Let's go. The blood you found on that handkerchief is still fresh, but that's not all. Mixed in with the blood are little carbon particles coming directly from the arrow that killed Freddy Stewart. Which means the blood belongs to the killer. Did you manage to find out anything about them? Well, I managed to find your killer's blood type. They're all positive. A positive. Hey, yo. How much Chris asked you to see you? He just defaulted in the back of your investigation. Holy crap, Ramirez. When was the last time you took a break? You look awful. I want to help the investigation officer. Someone got to enter the phone. You're going nowhere. That doesn't have a bit, Ramirez. Take a nap while we're at Elden Screens, and then you'll be allowed to help. Phone, phone. Elden Green? Mr. Green, you said you wanted to see us? Yes, I looked around again and I seem to have lost my bottle of Eudilla. I suppose Mr. Stewart took it, but that's not why I called you. I looked through the recordings of the surveillance cameras surrounding my house and I found the video relating to the robbery. Unfortunately, the city has been badly damaged, but I'm sure you'll be able to repair it in no time, Officer Annabelle. Good job, Annabelle. No one could have restored that CD better. Let's send it to Alex. Maybe he'll be able to recover the surveillance footage from Elton Green's mansion. In the dead of night. Let's go. Get the surveillance footage. I took a look at the surveillance footage Green gave you, and the cameras pointed directly at the park. Its last images are from the murder. Did you get a good look at the killer's face? No, but I did manage to gather some info. Based on their surroundings, I deduced that the person you're looking for is 5-0. Yo. Well, here we are, Annabelle. We got all the evidence we need. Let's put Freddy's killer under arrest. Yo, wait. Wait a minute. This is quite hard, especially I knew their heights and their eyes. We're going to look for only the green eyes. Is this green? Oh yeah, right, I would always knew if it was Julian or something, because look at him. His height is 5'0", green eyes, wears Eudella, is a smoker, and blood type A+. Everyone uses this one. Please, man, please. Oh my god. Yo! End of the road, kid. We know you killed Freddy. Just explain to us what happened, Julian. We need to understand. It was an accident. Just an accident. I never wanted to kill Freddy. We robbed the Green Mansion together. I was scared, but I followed. I could never say no to Freddy. He was fascinated with that crossbow. He wanted it as a trophy to prove that even Elder Green could do nothing against him. Once we had run off to the park, he put it in my hand. He was laughing and everything. But he was older and rustier than we thought. The arrow went off on its own. I never wanted to hurt him. It's an accident. God, what a mess. It's just sad. Julia Ramis, you stand before this court for the death of Freddy Stewart. Do you have anything to say to the court? Please, Your Honor, it was just an accident. You never meant to kill anyone. You're just a kid. I understand, Mr. Ramis, but the law is clear. Julian has to understand the gravity of his action. I understand, Your Honor. I understand. Participating in acts of theft is a serious offense in itself. Robbing other people's property is not a game, and that's how you and Mr. Stewart took it. Had you refused to join Mr. Stewart in the robbery of Miss Green and Mr. Green's mansion, nothing would have happened. Mr. Stewart would still have been alive. Julian Ramis, you're commended to 1 year in a juvenile detention center for the involuntary manslaughter of Freddie Stewart. No, please! I never meant to do this, Daddy. Please, don't let them take me. It's just crazy how a stupid, childish mistake can destroy so many lives. Julian is a good kid, better than the most even, and he's gonna spend the next year behind bars. I know we had to bring him to justice, but I won't be doing that every day, well. Okay. I knew it was Julian all the time. I knew it was Julian. Go to additional investigation. I think Julian Ramis can't have been an easy decision to take, Officer Annabelle, but you did the right thing as always. I'm proud of you. But as always, your job isn't quite done. First, it would be wise to see how Mr. Ramis is doing. Seeing his son sent to jail might push him to some unwise action. And Miss Stewart can't be feeling much better after the loss of her brother. Go check up on her as well. Of course, we're on it, Chief. George, I'm not finished. Noah Richard Eldon Green's bodyguard has requested our help with a missing object. He talked about public safety. Go sort this out. Noah Richard. Well, you certainly took your time. There's another object of Mr. Green missing. Those little brats must have stolen it and left it in the park. And how is that our problem, Mr. Richard? Mr. Green can't just file a complaint with the appropriate service tomorrow and leave a gun lying around the park where anyone might find it. Are you insane? A gun? Why did you say so at once? Officer Annabelle, let's go have a look in Copper Park. This might be a surprise as well. Hello, Mr. Ramis. Mr. Ramis, what are you doing here? Are you alright? My son was just sent to prison for murdering his best friend. He would never be the same again. How could I ever be alright? They was always hung out here, even when I forbade them to. I thought maybe coming here would make me feel closer to my son. Mr. Ramis, I think you should go home now. I know, but I might have drunk a little too much and I can't find the key to my NWBX1 anywhere. Officer Annabelle and I will have a look around, Mr. Ramis. In the meantime, get to the police station and have some coffee to sober up, alright? Hey, Ramona. Oh, Officer Annabelle, I miss Freddy so much. What would I do without him to make me laugh? I love my little brother to bits. I remember when we were a child and I taught him how to play chess. He was a natural at the game. He even won the National High School Chess Cup 2 years ago. That was before we start acting stupid. Officer Annabelle, could you do something for me? I want to place Freddy's trophy on his grave to remind people that there was more to him than a petty burglar, but I can't find it anywhere. Miss Stewart, finding lost objects happens to be one of Officer Annabelle's many specialties. We'll have a look at your living room right now. Well done, Annabelle. This must be the gun Noah Richard was looking for. But we still need to check whether it really belongs to Eldon Green, and the serious numbers all scratched. I'm going to need you on failing skills once again, Annabelle. Didn't know about that. I really hope Mr. Ramirez's MWBX1 car key is in this wheelbarrow, but I'm kinda allergic to compost. Could you possibly have a look at the bell? You're allergic to that? Really? I'm not 100% sure, but those pieces seem to have a link with chess. Let's put it back together and see what this is. Thanks to you, Annabelle, we now have a proper serial number. We can send it to Alex to figure out who's the rightful owner of this revolver. There he is, key card. How much alcohol must one drink to forget their car key in a wheelbarrow of all places? Well, you're right. I guess we'd better make sure it actually belongs to Ramis. Luckily, we've got just the thing for that. Let's go back to the office and compare this key to the Untitled car key database. See if it matches the FWBX1. Bruh. I just wrote down once again, and above this key matches Mr. Ramis' car. There's no doubt about it. Let's give it back to him. If you're as good at playing chess as you were at managing Freddy's chess trophy, I don't want to compete against you, Annabelle. Let's give this trophy back to Ramona. It's for Ramis. Mr. Ramis, are you feeling better? Much better now that I have had some coffee. Thank you. Did you find my key? Officer Annabelle did. Yes, here it is. Are you feeling good enough to drive? Yes, I'll go home to pick up a few things for Julian, then go to the prison. The poor kid needs me now more than ever. Yes, it does. Take care, Mr. Stewart, and be careful on the road. Don't exceed the speed limit. Miss Stewart, we've got great news. Officer Annabelle found your brother's chess trophy. Oh, that is wonderful. He thought it had been lost for good. Officer Annabelle, thank you so much. I was about to order some burger from Mr. Burger. Would you like to have one? Well, don't mind if we do, Miss Stewart. Thank you.
2 hours later.
Case 18 in the dead of night. Let's go. Get rid of the serial number. I had a look at your serial number. The revolver does belong to Elton Green. And if I might add, he's a lucky man. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a collector's World War I and World War II Smith & Wesson in its perfect working condition. Great, which means someone could have gotten killed when it was left lying around in the copper pot. Let's give the revolver back to Noah Annabelle and hope he does his security job a little more truly in the future. Maybe. So, have you found the gun yet? If Mr. Green realizes it's gone, he'll have my heart for sure. Honestly, can you blame him? You let a pair of kids burglarize his house while you were on duty. But you're in luck. Unlike you, Officer Annabelle is a true professional. Here's your revolver. Oh, thank God, Officer Annabelle. Thank you for your help. I owe you one. Actually, here, take this as thanks for saving my neck. Hey! Wow, that's amazing! Oh my God! He's a very cool man. Wow. Okay guys, that's all for now.